Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. Hot again today, what we might call muggy. Put my cloth over there. Tuesday, 2nd of June 2026. God, how can my nose sweat? How can the bridge of my nose sweat, of all places? TMI. Okay, so moon going from Sagittarius into Capricorn, of course, 2:19 AM. Love a moon in Capricorn. Itchy nose. And in that kind of spirit of moon in Capricorn, I have, excuse me, just cleaned my windows. I know it's not, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. So someone else comes and does the outside of the windows, but then sometimes summer comes and you see the inside, and it's like, I don't know if you ever do that thing to authenticate when you're buying something through the bank, and you know when it then says, let's just take a quick selfie, let's take a quick selfie, like it's nothing, like you're like, yes, let's take a quick selfie, why not, I'm just in the mood for a quick selfie. And then it just like this oval frame, which is like, you know, in Snow White when the sort of crone comes into the frame, this frame appears, and then you saw, and then there's always this picture of me going maths face, but also hopefully I don't look like that, you know what I mean, and it goes confirmed it's you, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to buy that thing anymore, I don't want to buy anything anymore. Anyhow, Almanac. Love that trick. I must clean my glasses as well now that I've cleaned the windows. It puts everything else to shame. Very satisfying though. Do recommend it. Very exhausting. Kudos to window cleaners. Someone once told me that it's one of the most profitable jobs, or one of the sort of most safest profitable jobs, as in people always need their windows cleaned and all you need to do is buy a bucket and, you know, a squeegee, whatnot. I met someone the other day actually when I went to a social event. I know, I don't often go to social events because I'm kind of, I don't know, I've just run out of puff. I went to so many when I was younger. I went to a social event and I was chit-chatting, and actually it was another time that I knew someone was a Pisces. It's the eyes and also the conversation. This time it was like they'd been writing poetry since they were 4 years old, and they just had the big eyes and didn't really have a steady job, and I thought, you're a Pisces. Big eyes, poetry, eccentric. Anyway, when he did have a job, he does, you know, and you always wonder who does that job. He does like the high-rise buildings in London. I know, showed me pictures of it, like just basically almost like a quadrant, but very narrow quadrant and looking down. Oh my god, that would be no. And I had just watched, is it itchy nose, is it The Dark Wizard, the documentary about the free climbing guy? So I'd already like been in my kind of vertigo era, so that just took it even further. Do you ever find that as well when you're watching like a documentary or something, that the subjects will then come up if you do go out of an evening or something? Anyhow, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the cards because it's very hot in here, and I'm going to do the Almanac tomorrow. Oh, can I just say before I do that, they have a completely unreadable sunrise and sunset chart. Look at it. It just all looks exactly the same. It all looks like the Knight of Pentacles has been recording them and has a secret system that he would like to take you for a drink and then tell you about in great detail. Have you seen his Match.com profile? It's a chess piece. Anyway, the important thing is that this is one of the best named places in the UK. I've always liked it. Ashby, remember we were talking the other day about whatever the word was for like lovely words? Ashby de la Zouch. And that's also impossible for people to say. Leicestershire. It's spelt so weird. Where do you live? Ashby de la Zouch. In Leicestershire, darling. And also, who's watching Rivals? I've just started tucking into series 2, and it is my absolute guilty pleasure. It's insanely good. I don't know if it hits harder if you're like in the UK and you've met posh people, but the depiction of the landed gentry in it is so freaking accurate. Itchy nose. Especially when someone says, what's your name? Catherine, Muffy for short. That is the best thing. Muffy, Muffy, Muffy. Not a hint of irony either. Let's have a bit of Disco Tarot. Let's have a bit of Disco Tarot. I'm doing the monthlies. So check out the playlist and all that. Also do check out, I did a new pick a card for the membership for the Gem Stars. Oh, let me just switch that off. That's my alarm telling me that my biscuits are ready in the oven. If you don't know already, I'm multitasking at the moment, and yeah, it's definitely overrated. Okay, yes, check out the Gem Stars video, new pick a card. It's like, what's holding you back from achieving your dream? And I also used these cards in it, and it was a bit like Electric Dreams. I think if you join, someone confirm actually, if you join you can binge all the back content as well, but I'm not sure. Right, oh yes, come on. We've had some right ratty old readings recently, haven't we? So we need this. Yes, we do. That is the best 10 of Cups. Yeah, actually, I'm taking out reversal. And yeah, oh, all right, I'll take you to. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, the Chariot is in reverse, and I'm getting that out of chaos comes something really quite bloody nice. So if you're in some kind of, because when the Chariot is in reverse, it's like the Chariot has kind of gone over. And the horses are like, where, why? And the driver's like, oh my God, where I thought I could ride 2 horses with 1 arse, and I can't. That kind of energy. So if you're all of a kerfuffle, casserole of nonsense, just know something's going to come out of it. Very nice. Page of Swords, the beginning of something clearer. Studious, sharp, precise, analysing data. So it's in the early stages of formation, okay? And then it just gets really, really good. That's nice. So this is lovely. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? Look at the state of that card. The 10 of Cups. And this, of course, varies person to person, the 10 of Cups. It can be you're happily ever after in a relationship. It can be that you get a new dog. It can be that your dog comes back from the vet and it's not as poorly as you thought it was. Maybe that's for one of you. Or, you know, you just have real pleasure in a good apple. It's just a good apple. Not in a kind of Adam and Eve reaching for low-hanging fruit, but just literally you look at... I did this recently. You look at an apple and you just think, that thing is a freaking miracle. It is a miracle. It has like, it grows from seeds, which, well, from a tree, and then it kind of falls off the tree, and then you slice it in half, and it just looks like some kind of weird, beautiful equation with seeds, and yeah. The joy of eating an apple, the 10 of Cups. Or, you know, I have to say, this could be love, because we run straight into the Knight of Cups. Oh, he of the neon drink. Check out the Pisces reading, Pisces people, because neon drinks came up in that. Bloody hell, it's hot in here. Knight of Cups, offers coming forward, very nice. Neon drinks, unicorn horse, what's not to like? And then the reversal is lush. Lush. Because look, it's the 2 of Swords, which is signal blocked. In reverse. It's in reverse, the 2 of Swords. Lush. The only one that we don't like in the reverse is the Star. So it's not the way you dreamed it would be. It is coming out of chaos. It doesn't look like it's going to happen at all. And then it kind of goes pshing with the 10 of Cups. So you kind of, it's getting what you want, but not how you want it. Again, this came up the other day, didn't it? I'm going to go downstairs and go and sit in the freezer, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.